Okay, there you go. Hello, good evening, Mr. An. How are you
Good
today?
evening. I'm a little tired.
Oh,
I think
because
uh,
it's
I think because the weather. I
ah
think
ah.
um,
So is it like a rainy
yeah,
day today?
yeah. It's
Ah,
rainy all day.
rainy all day.
Yeah,
Maybe because of the change of weather, or maybe because of what is it? Some sort of storms going inside the country. We
yeah,
that's the reason. Well, also here in the Philippines, it's raining all day because there's really a storm in
yeah.
our country. That's why. So it's a gloomy weather we've got. So how's work today?
Today is a more normal day. Yeah,
Just a normal day.
yeah. But
That's
tomorrow I will have a business trip to another province. Yeah.
another
On
branch of the company, maybe.
No,
Ah,
yeah, to another branch of my company.
okay. That's nice. Ah, okay. So you also do some business trips.
Yeah,
That's just to check some conditions or some works that they are doing there too. That's
yeah.
nice. Okay, but yep, thank you so much for sharing some informations about it, and let's move on to our issue again. So we're now already in issue number 15,
Yeah.
personal habits. So let me just share my screen, and there you go. Personal habits. Can you please read it for me? Mm,
Yeah. Personal habits. Uh, isn't it funny how one person foible attract us person, while those same habits make another obnoxious, obnoxious to
obnoxious.
obnoxious to us. Take my boyfriend for instance. I usually can stand it when people talk too much, but I love the fact that he can spend hours to on end keeping me entertained with his wonderful funny stories.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you think is this paragraph all about?
It tells
Mm.
about some hobby of another
Other people?
person, yeah, other people. But sometimes it uh, it's best, it bad, bad. But we like it because uh, he or she uh, we like he or she. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, but yeah, so that's personal habit. So when we say foibles, it's like, just like a little, what is it? Like a little bit fault on their behaviors. And obnoxious means really, that person have really some bad habits. So sometimes we hate, in this paragraph, it says that sometimes we hate other people's, small habits that, or there are some habits or small habits of some people that we really don't like, that we got irritated about it, we got upset about it whenever we see them doing that habit. But there are also some people that they do have, a really bad habit in doing some things, but still We like it. We don't know, but we just like it. Just like the author here. Maybe
Yeah,
the author is a girl, so that's why she said, "Take my boyfriend for instance."
yeah,
She had her boyfriend as an example. So she cannot stand talkative people, people that talk too much. So talkative people, she really don't like it. She really don't like them. But if it is her boyfriend that talks, maybe all day to her, she just like it. Maybe because some people that have bad habit, but still we like them, are special people to us. That's why even if those habits are, habits that we really don't like to be done by others, but if the special people will be the one doing it, it's just nothing to us. It makes us, feel they are more attractive by doing it. So that's habits. That's why she loved the fact that she can still spend hours talking to her boyfriend, even if she really don't like talkative people. So maybe because those people are special to us, that's why we still like it. Okay, so that's personal habits. So for you, Mr. Ann, what is your sweetheart's worst habit or characteristic? So your wife's worst habit or characteristic, maybe. Oh, we've got heaps of it. So if the habit is not on our list, you can choose other. So what do you think?
I think my wife a little messy.
Messy. Okay. What
Uh,
else?
um, I think that she is no sense
Sense
of
of humor.
humor. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe sometimes. But yep, so those are some uh worst habit. But for her, for example, she doesn't have a sense of humor. But is it still okay to you?
Yeah, she's okay.
Mm.
Uh, but sometimes I want more. I want um, many many things funny in my home. And
Mm. So you
yeah,
sometimes want to have a sense of or some humor in some conversations, maybe.
yeah,
Okay, there you go. But you see, uh, you still like her even if sometimes she don't like, she don't doesn't have sense of humor, right?
yeah,
Because that person is special to you. So that's why we still, like those people. Okay, there you go. So that's your sweetheart's worst habit or characteristic. And no, that's not a worst habit. Maybe
yeah,
that's just a normal habit,
yeah.
normal thing. Okay, there you go. And we do have a lot more here. Maybe workaholic. Well, a lot of people are workaholic nowadays. Snoring. Well, that's a habit also whenever we sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you are really tired, you tend to snore. But for some, even if they're tired or not, they're really snoring. That's a habit already. Being a bookworm, really like to read books. Spendthrift, spendthrift, dangerous hobby. So for some, they really like and they are very adventurous. They have dangerous hobby. Driving too fast or carelessly, being late always. So those are some example. Not exercising, eating too much of junk foods, tightwad, so spendthrift and tightwad, selfish, self-centered, and hot-tempered. So those are. just some examples of habits. But for you, Mr. An, what do you think are your habits that maybe your wife thinks those are your worst habits? Do you have any idea?
I think my wife think I have some somewhat some bad habit,
Mhm.
but worst habit I think being a workaholic.
Being a workaholic, okay.
Yeah,
So maybe that's one of habit.
yeah, and sometimes I driving too fast,
Driving too fast, okay.
and I think sometimes I snoring. Uh,
Snoring.
yeah,
Okay.
she tell me that, but I don't know. Yeah,
She tells you sometimes that, oh, you keep snoring last night and I
yeah,
cannot sleep because of it.
yeah,
Okay, okay, there you go. So yep. So you see those habits that you've mentioned are also, some normal habits, not really the worst, but yeah, reasonable.
yeah.
Reasonable habits. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's now have, okay, here are some meanings or vocabulary words that we have. So, foibles, minor personal fault or minor habits only. Entertained, amuse. Messy is not being ordered, so disorderly. Bookworm, really love reading or studying. Self centered, concern of your own only. Obnoxious, extremely unpleasant habit. Hours on end, meaning endlessly. Workaholic, you already know that. Person who really like to work all the time. Unsanitary, the same as messy, so unclean. Junk foods and hot tempered can easily be angry. So that's hot tempered. Okay. So let's now move on here on our question. Would you want a sweetheart who is cheap? Why or why not? I hope you can still hear me because it's raining in my
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Uh, I told one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because uh, tip I think not good. Uh,
Being cheap is
I think I want to see uh, use money for writing for but not cheap. Yeah.
okay, okay. So maybe to what it to make herself comfortable also maybe,
Yeah.
or to gain some confidence too. That's nice. How about, would you want your wife to be a workaholic? Why or why not?
I think I don't want it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want this because uh, after work
Mm-hmm.
she have a lot of thing to do
Mm-hmm.
like take care of my son
Mm-hmm.
or cook dinner, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and many things, and I don't want see to
Her.
be to her to be a workaholic. Yeah.
Mm, okay, there you go. So if she will going to be workaholic, she will going to be tired,
Yeah.
really tired, because working, and then after that she needs to do her responsibilities at home also. Or if she became workaholic, she might not do some of the things that she usually do at home because of that. But have you ever tried to persuade your wife to get rid of her bad habits?
Uh, my wife, uh, as I said, my wife a little messy. Uh, um, in winter, um, sometimes she usually uh, take a bath one or two time a week. Yeah, and sometimes I try to persuade it, but
So
here
did you succeed?
she not change. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Maybe maybe sometimes we've got a saying, bad habits die hard. I'm not sure about it. Let me bad habits die hard. I'm not here. Maybe this one. Old habits, sorry. Old habits die hard. So
Yeah.
meaning if that's really your, the habit that you have since you were a kid or a teen, it's really hard to change or to stop because it's already within you. You're always doing it. Maybe sometimes we've got old habits, so sometimes we cannot really, change or stop that habit because old habits really die hard.
Yeah.
Okay. But at least you tried. At least you tried to stop it. But what are the most common bad habits men have?
Uh, I think men have a workaholic,
Being workaholic. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and drink drink a lot of wine, yeah,
That's a point.
yeah,
So for maybe for people really who really like to work. So being workaholic, and as what I think you've mentioned it last time that some of people or employees that are working in a certain company or maybe not really a company, after work you tend to go to some restaurant to talk with your coworkers and have some wine and
yeah,
talk about business still maybe
yeah.
or something. So being workaholic and drinking are most common bad habits of men. Well, how about for women? Most common bad habits of
Women,
women. Mhm. What do you think?
some people, some women uh, uh, shopping
Always shopping.
away shopping or gossip, yeah,
Gossip.
yeah.
Hmm.
And then see uh, women uh, have not good to have a secret. Yeah,
Oh, so bad in keeping secret. Okay.
yeah,
So maybe I will tell you a secret. Oh, what is it? It's okay. You can trust. Oh, this is the secret. And
but
then the next
it's
day, oh, you know
some.
what?
Yeah,
Just sharing the secret already. Okay.
yeah.
What is it? Is there anything else? That's it for most common habits or bad habits of women. Is there anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to add, or that's it?
Mm, no, I don't think more
It's okay.
at this time. Yeah.
Okay. So shopping, gossips, and keeping secrets. Well, yeah, I think for some women, it's just really common for them. Well, maybe if you are, a rich girl and you're gonna shopping maybe 3 times a week or more. Okay, but yep, those are some bad common habits, because I think for women, if they saw something they like, they will tend to check some other things, and that's what shopping is every day for women.
Yeah.
Okay, how about, what are the most common bad habits old people have?
Old people always I think talk talk a lot talk a
Talk
lot
a lot.
yeah talk see and and they ask the, children have uh, to do anything and do many things. Yeah. uh, uh, and I think they not comfortable with many things children or younger or young children young people do. Yeah.
Are doing.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So they're not comfortable of maybe the people or the youngsters are doing nowadays, especially social media and the trending platform TikTok. So a lot
Yeah.
of videos that youngsters are doing. And sometimes old people will say, you know what, in my time, they will always say, in my time we don't do that, or we do
Yeah.
this, we don't do that. So
Yeah.
they tend to compare things. So I mean, for me, that might be bad habits that some old people have, because our generation is too way too different from their generation, right? We have new technologies nowadays compared to them. So
Yeah.
there will really be things that we are doing that they are not doing in early times. Okay, so maybe that's habits of all people. So this time, what are your wife's best character traits? What are your wife's best character traits? So we talked
Um,
about bad habits already.
I think she not go outside a lot. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she always go home and take care of my children. Yeah.
What else? What are the best things about your wife?
Uh, she's many good habit, but I, I don't always think about it,
Oh,
and
it's okay.
uh, and I think when she is live with me, I think many habit, many good habit of her uh, is normal with me. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. But that's
Mm,
nice. So,
yeah.
but the best thing or the best character that you think she have is, always She tend to like to stay at home than going outside with some friends maybe, and
Yeah.
always thinking about family first
Yeah.
than anything else. Okay, that's nice. How about talk about your own good and bad habits? Gonna be your good and bad habits. So you've mentioned your bad habits already. So let's talk about your good habits now.
Good habit. I think I try to read many books. Uh, and I always have my wife to do housework
Mm-hmm.
after work.
Okay.
Um, I think it's so fun. Yeah.
But that's nice. And it's my first time hearing someone or a guy thinking houseworks is fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people, some some men will say, yeah, I do that stuff, but they didn't say it's fun. So it's my first time hearing someone or hearing maybe one of my students saying that household is fun or household chores is fun. Maybe, it will going to be fun if you do it together with the family.
Yeah.
So,
But
for you.
for me, because I don't have I don't have to do many housework. I do a little, and then so I feel it's fun. But
Oh,
someone do many housework, they don't
oh.
like it. Yeah.
So that's what women will say. They don't like housework, or we
Yeah.
don't like houseworks because we're doing a lot of houseworks,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay, there you go. But yeah, so those are your good and bad habits. That's nice. So why do you think it is important to have good habits? Why is it important?
Good habit make us stronger, healthier, and I think uh, make us successful in job in work.
In the
Yeah,
future, yeah,
in
exactly.
future. Yeah.
So how can we acquire good habits? Or how can we have good habits of our own?
I think we we have to think about many good things. Yeah, and read many book about habit about good habit, and try to follow habit in a long time. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So, if we have a good habit, we can become a good people or a good person. And we can acquire it maybe if we surround ourselves with positive things, and most especially surround ourselves with good people also. Because if we surround ourselves with bad people, so we can acquire not good habits but bad habits also. Okay. And last question before we end. Many people look forward to the new year as the new start on getting rid of old habits. So have you ever made your New Year's resolution? What are those New Year's resolution and what happened? Did you really did it or no?
Uh, this years I made some resolution. Yeah. Uh, one thing is I want to play tennis three or 2 or 3 times a week, but
Mm.
I so busy and I have another target and so I I not have done yet. Yeah.
Okay. But we still have 2 more months to go before maybe if in a solar calendar. So we still have 2 months more to go to
Yeah.
complete your New Year's resolution. But yep, that's a nice New Year resolution because it's you will do it for good and not for bad. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So yep, I think that's the end of our issue, and we again finished our issue personal habits. So thank you so much again for your opinions about it. So always good opinions about it. Thank you so much. And let's have a new topic to talk about on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are you available on Wednesday still?
Yeah. I will.
Okay.
Will.
Okay. That's nice. So yep. See you on Wednesday then. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Mr. Anne,
Yeah.
and goodbye now.
Yeah. Goodbye. See you.